what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Wednesday, April 5th edition. This is a live shot of that I-70 corridor. First thing this morning, you can see traffic is definitely moving, but we still are in that freeze-thaw cycle that's happening right now. That's a beautiful shot, though, looking towards Vail Village. So if you are getting out on that roadway first thing this morning, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see a little bit of sunshine, but we do have some more snow in the forecast throughout the course of today. I'm one of your in-studio hosts today, Maddie Evans, and we've got a very special guest joining me here in just a little bit, and that's Lance J. Richards. So make sure that you stay tuned because we cannot wait to introduce you to him. Now, we've got some great national holidays to celebrate today, one of which being National Bell Bottoms Day. I missed the memo, but I'm still manifesting spring here in my nice yellow skirt. It is also the National Day of Hope and the National Day of Self-Care. So if you've not given yourself like a face mask in a while, then tonight's going to be a great night to do so. We've got a great show in store for you for the next 2 hours of Good Morning Vail. Like I said, we're going to be introducing you to Lance J. Richards, who is going to be one of our wonderful guest hosts throughout the course of today. So you'll see him sporadically throughout the show. And then, of course, we've got the Vail Yetis coming in to talk about their wonderful charity game that they have happening this weekend in conjunction with the town of Vail. Then we've got Ski Town All-Stars coming in to talk about some of the great deals that you can get on some skis from their fabulous location. And the Eagle Valley Library District is coming in to talk about some really fun activities and events that they have coming up this month. Books in Bloom is almost here, and we're going to get you some more information on that. We've also got a watch and win coming up in the show, meaning if you have not watched and won any of the tickets that we've been giving away, well, then you still have that opportunity to do so today. Now, as we take a look at some of the great activities that are taking place in and around our community for you to get out there and enjoy, you can make your way over to the Vail Library, in conjunction with Eagle County. They're celebrating 140 years. There's going to be a guest speaker taking place tonight, and you can see the really cool then and now photo exhibit that they have showing you what Eagle County looked like 140 years ago and how it's changed throughout the course of those 140 years. So make sure that you go check that out. Now, that's going to happen in the community room at the Vail Library, and you can go to the Vail Library's website for some more information or to the newly updated Eagle County website for some more information. Now, if you're looking for something for the teens to do tonight, well, then the Eagle Valley Library District has a great event and activity that is really representing Easter and all of the fun that is to be had. So you can go to evld.org for some more information, but it is the Avon Teen Egg Exchange and Dice Night. So make sure that you go check that out. This is taking place at the Avon branch. It's going to kick off at 6 p.m. and it's going to go until 7 p.m. And this is just a fun way for the kids to mingle with kids from other schools. So definitely check that one out. Now, if you're looking for something fun to do, exciting for the whole family, well, then you should make your way up to the Vlar Performing Arts Center. And for more information and to buy your tickets, you can go to vlarpac.org. The doors are going to open at 6:30 p.m. for this incredible show that they have tonight. Now, if you like Cirque du Soleil, if you like acrobats, then this is the show for you. And so we highly recommend that you go online and you buy your tickets because I don't know, it looks pretty flippin' cool if you ask me, so make sure that you check that out. And they've still got more shows happening throughout the rest of the winter. Now we're starting to see things slow down just a little bit. I'm saying winter because it was 15 degrees when I got to work this morning. We're not quite yet to spring, but we're going to talk about that local weather forecast here in just a moment. Now, something else that you can do tonight if you love a good belly laugh or a good giggle is you can make your way over to Chasing Rabbits for the Vail comedy show that's happening. If you missed Eddie Ift last night, well then you can catch him again tonight at Chasing Rabbits. These doors are going to open at 7 p.m. and this is just a great representation of how much we like to laugh here in our wonderful community. So you can go to the Chasing Rabbits website or you can go to Eventbrite and you can look up Eddie Ift and then you'll find this link so you can buy your tickets online. Now let's take a look at that local weather forecast and see exactly what's happening and when spring is finally going to make its way towards us. 16 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 29, 30% chance of snowfall, mostly cloudy skies. Now those winds dying down a lot from where they were yesterday. Winds coming out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. So a slight breeze, which is going to make that 29 degrees feel just a little bit chillier than it actually is. If you are getting out there, make sure that you are putting on your sunscreen, since we will see mostly cloudy skies throughout the course of today, which means that sun is going to peek its way out for sure. Mostly cloudy. First thing this morning, cloudy as we approach the afternoon. A little bit of a dissipation in those clouds before we start to see a few snow flurries overnight tonight. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, a nice little low pressure system still sitting above that I-70 corridor. 43 degrees in Denver with a 30% chance of moisture, 29 in Vail with a 30% chance of precipitation, 30 degrees in Avon with a 30% chance of moisture, decreasing just a little bit to Eagle, 54 degrees, 20% chance of precipitation. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down quite a bit, dropping into the single digits. 6 degrees is our overnight low, 30% chance of snowfall overnight tonight, partly cloudy skies, that sun setting just a little bit later. 7:33 p.m. is when we're going to see that go down. Now, winds slightly shifting directions coming out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, though, this is where we're going to see that spring start to come our way. Mostly sunny skies tomorrow, high of 40 degrees, reaching up into the 50s by Friday. Beautiful sunshine is in the forecast. Partly cloudy skies on Saturday with a high of 52. Now we're going to see those temperatures progressively warm up. 57 degrees by Sunday, and then 61 degrees on Monday. So we've been manifesting spring for a few days here at TV8, and we're going to start to see that come out starting tomorrow. So enjoy this last little bit of winter before we see this high pressure system move in and bring us this beautiful sunshine. Now let's see what's going on up on our resorts.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
I know we've had a great ski season and snowboard season so far, but I'm really excited to see these spring conditions come our way. Now, as we take a look at what's going on up on Beaver Creek Mountain, 3 new inches of snow in the last 24 hours, 7 new inches of snow in the last 48 hours. That season total is at 321 inches right now. We still have a 58-inch base depth, so if you are getting out there to ski or ride, the conditions are still going to be amazing. Now, as we take a look to see what terrain is open up on Beaver Creek Mountain, 25 lifts are open, 163 trails are open, 98% of the terrain is currently open up on Beaver Creek. Now, if you're getting up there to ski or ride, you can start your morning at 8:30 a.m. and you can do so until 4 p.m. But don't forget, up on Beaver Creek Mountain at 3 p.m., they give away delicious, warm chocolate chip cookies every day at 3 p.m. so you can get a cookie and then you can get back out there on the mountain. Now, as we take a look at what's happening on Vail, 4 new inches of snow in the last 24 hours, 8 inches of snow in the last 48 hours. That season total is at 337 inches with a 74-inch base depth. Now, if you're getting out there to ski or ride up on Vail Mountain, you can start your morning at 8:30 and you can continue to do so until 4 p.m. 33 lifts are open, 275 trails are open, and 100% of the terrain is currently open up on Vail Mountain. Now, this is normally the time of year when we start to see that slow down, start to see them close things off as the snow starts to melt a little bit, but since we've seen these winter-like temperatures for the last few weeks, then that snow is sticking around and there's still a lot of terrain for you to get out there and enjoy. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this resort report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, or maybe you're finally ready to change your wax on your skis or snowboard, they're your one-stop shop, and they're located right here in the heart of Avon. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you to Lance J. Richards, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
As promised, we're going to introduce you to a wonderful community member who's joining me on Good Morning Vail this morning, Lance J. Richards. Thank you so much for being here.
No, terrific. Wonderful to be here.
We love having new people on the couch only because it adds a different level, and you have a really cool history of public speaking, so let's talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, I'm an HR professional by background, but over the past, I'd say 6-7 years, I was on the speaking circuit doing talks about talent management, talent economics, and things like that. I was doing talks around the U.S. and also in Asia and Europe.
Wow. So not only have you spoke all over the world, but you had the opportunity to travel quite a bit while you did it.
Yeah. Now, travel's not everything that it's cracked up to be. Is the downside to it. So after a while, you're at. I was averaging 125 nights a year on the road.
Wow.
And that gets old after a while, but it's still fun. You get up to conferences where you don't speak the local language, and they may have a translator with you, or they may have somebody. You have to do slides and be ready for the foreign language. So that can be interesting as well.
Yeah, not an easy situation when you're kind of stepping out of your comfort zone and then doubling that.
And then, and the other thing is in many countries, the last thing they want is to open up this huge conference hall and, an American, great. So you have to come in and be able to tell a joke in their language just to even start the thing off. So I wound up doing a lot of research to be able to carry that part of it off.
Which just shows how good at your job and your career you are by going the extra mile to just have that little icebreaker.
Sometimes it's the little things. Same thing. I announce ski races over here in Vail periodically, and one of the key things is get that race list, because a lot of these kids have got interesting last names or first names, and the last thing you want to do is destroy their name when they're coming down skiing. So you got to do your homework.
Yeah, you have to be on top of it, and which is why we're so lucky to have you here on the couch with me. Now, how long have you lived in Vail, and what brought you here?
We moved here in 2015, so I'm a newbie around here as it goes for being a local. We came here for our daughter. Our daughter is a alpine ski racer, and she had been accepted into Ski Club Vail and also to the academy, and so we moved here for her to attend starting in 6th grade. And she went all the way through, and she graduated last May from the Ski and Snowboard Academy in a 5-inch snowstorm. That was poetic for them. And she is now off at the University of Utah. But we love this area so much. We're staying put. She can commute from Utah. That's fine.
It's a mellow drive. I do it pretty regularly.
It's only 7.5 hours.
Depends on how fast you drive.
Well, I've told my daughter not to show up here too quickly from when she leaves.
There you go. Yeah. That's important. Now, where did you guys move from when you moved to Vail?
Boy, we've moved around. I'm a native Atlantan. I went to the University of Georgia, but my wife and I moved from Atlanta to Guangzhou, China. We lived there, then Dallas, then Northern Virginia, Michigan, Singapore, Michigan, and then here.
Wow.
Yeah, corporate reloads.
I can tell. And Singapore, how was that?
We loved it.
I would imagine.
Bree went there. Bree was in kindergarten and 1st grade in Singapore. And I was in a job where I was responsible for the whole world, but the bulk of our business that I was responsible for was in Southeast Asia. So that's why it made sense to have us there for 2 years.
It's incredible to see people's life's journey and then what has brought them to our wonderful community. Now that you're a Vail local, what is your favorite part about being here?
I am a fanatic skier. I love it. I'm not great at it. You're not going to see me on Birds of Prey or anything, but I really love getting out there and skiing, especially if it's a brilliant bluebird day. Don't tell me I have to sit in the basement and work on taxes. I'm going to be out in the snow.
Oh,
Absolutely.
So then your days are coming because we've got all the sunshine coming in, these warmer temperatures,
and taxes are due.
And taxes are due.
So I'm working the split shift of trying to get out on the snow during the day and working the taxes in the evening. That's my solution.
I like your solution because I think that it's a ton of fun for people to get out there and enjoy it. Now,
it's so beautiful out here.
It is so beautiful out here. You like the skiing that we have here in our community. What part of our community do you like? Have you found a niche of where you felt that Vail has become more at home than anywhere else?
You mean geographically? Or
I mean like community-wise.
Well, we still, Ski Club, after having been involved with Ski and Snowboard Club Vail for all those years, we still find that a lot of our very good friends are all part of that community. And so we run into them all over the place. And so that's one of the things that helps us is we've got folks, we literally spent 7 years as parents helping each other, navigating our kids through both school and the ski program.
Now, if someone is looking towards Ski Club Vail and the Ski and Snowboard Academy, and they're watching this interview right now, what piece of advice would you give them as a parent of a ski racer?
I would tell, well, I don't know about advice, I would say it's a wonderful combo. So Bree's a freshman at Technical, a first-year student at Utah, but she has got a better sense of time management and accountability than I ever did at that age. Because she spent all these years, they would train in the morning, they would be up at 6 in the morning on the snow at 8, get out off the snow at noon, into class at 1, and out of school at 5, and then do their homework. And that was 5 days a week. So that kind of discipline, and then to maintain A's, is really difficult. The best part is, and this is a shout out to Eagle County Schools, when she finished up here, she had dual enrollment classes, a couple of direct enrollment with CMC and also AP. So she walked into the University of Utah with 59 credits, which they accepted every one. So even though she's first year, when I went to pay this semester's tuition, she's a junior. She potentially could finish in 2 years.
That's incredible.
And that's a tribute to the ECS and their relationship with CMC, but also the skills that the school is giving the kids.
It's incredible to hear that because I love our education foundation of Eagle County and I love everything that we do here to support the kids and our local athletes. Lance, we're so excited to have you here with us this morning and to take some time to get to know you and then, of course, to have you on camera with us.
No, I'm so happy to be here. Looking forward to it. We're going to have fun.
We are going to have a ton of fun. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking Sun and Ski Product of the Week. Now, here we've got a great trail running shoe. It's the men's North Face Summit Vective Pro. If you're looking for a shoe to get out there and hit those trails all season long, then this is the shoe for you. It's breathable, comfortable, and high cushion. It has a rocker midsole geometry, which you can see right here in that, allowing you to push off of your toes just a little bit stronger. It's got innovative foam technology on the inside of the shoe, which we'll show you right now. This way you can be nice and comfortable as you're hitting those trails. It also has carbon fiber plates in it for stabilization. So if you're an avid trail runner, then this is the shoe for you. Not only does it have all of these wonderful features, but it's got some nice tread on the bottom of the sole to help you out there as you're hitting the trails. Now, if you know someone or yourself, if you're a trail runner, well then make sure that you head over to Sun and Ski Sports to get your hands on these fabulous shoes. You can also head over to their website at sunandski.com. That way you can get more information on the shoes and order them in your correct size. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this product of the week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine. There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We have so many incredible things that you can get out there and participate in our community, one of which being the Alpine Arts Center. Now, they've got an entire lineup of events and activities that happen all year round to keep you entertained. And so we're going to take a look back at an interview that I got to do with them last summer where we got to chat about some of those incredible activities. But before we do that, we're going to put some of their incredible events on your brain. So if you are interested in maybe doing something fun like canvas and cocktails, well then you can easily do so on Saturday, April 8th, which is this Saturday. Wednesday, April 12th, you can do cocktails and clay. Sunday, April 16th, you can do cupcakes and clay, a little bit more kid-friendly of an activity for you to get out there and enjoy. Now Friday, April 21st, you can do cocktails, cooking, and clay, where you can participate in all of the fun. Now you can see their entire lineup of activities and events that they have coming up. There's something for everyone in the family. So if you're looking for a great way to kind of get out of the house as ski season slowly starts to wind down, this is a nice way to do so, and it'll introduce you to some neighbors you didn't know you had. Now you can go to their website, alpinearts.com. That way you can see all of the fun that they have taking place. Now we're going to introduce you to the fabulous owner right now. If you're looking for something to do that's really fun with the whole family, or maybe an adult special activity, well, Alpine Arts Center has you covered, and I'm standing here with the owner, Lauren. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for meeting with me. I love this space only because you walk in and you just immediately feel happy that there's so much self-expression going on in here.
Yes, definitely. We've got lots of creative things. You can walk around and see local artwork that's made. We do art supplies. We have lots of drop-in art and then classes.
And the classes, that's the fun part. Let's get into that right now, especially because you're switching over from summer camps and everything that you've done all summer. Now school is starting, so there's a little bit of adult-friendly stuff going on now, which you guys always have, but you've got a lot of classes coming up.
Yeah, so we have our last day of summer camps tomorrow, and then we transition into fall. We're doing Form Your Own art clubs that are starting up soon, so we have information on our website about art clubs, and you can go on there and find out how to form a club, but you can get a group of friends together, any age, so from toddler, mommy and me kind of classes, through kids after school classes, adult classes during the day and the evenings, homeschool, anything like that.
Which this is such a good resource that we have here in our community, and especially as we all kind of know that the arts is something that's really big here in Eagle County because they spend so much time bringing it to life in all of the art events that take place. And so it's really cool that you can start your kids doing it at such a young age, but then as an adult, if you're looking for a great outlet or maybe a way to spend some quality time with your friends because you've got a busy life and a busy schedule, this is a good way to commit to that.
Yeah, and so you can set up like a 6-week, a 10-week, whatever week session that you want to do, and it's a nice way to have something to look forward to each week and to get creative. It can be a painting club, a clay club. Tonight we actually have a pottery wheel class for adults, so things like that as well.
Which we love to see all of that really come to life. And then, of course, you have so many classes that you do that people can just sign up for. Maybe if they just need to take themselves on a solo date. Like, I think that I need to come and do one of my very solo dates here and just enjoy and kind of enjoy the ambiance of everyone enjoying the self-expression.
Yeah, it's good for solo dates, good for date nights, it's good for birthday parties, things like that. And so, we have kind of a little bit of everything, and we can customize what the club is like. We also offer drop-in art, so you can come in anytime. We have like a drop-in menu you can look at and choose lots of different projects and do something more independent, set up private lessons. So there's a lot of different formats that you can do classes. We also have some classes coming up. We do a series with Town of Vail. So Tuesday, we're doing self-marbling with Town of Vail. That's a really fun one. We only do a certain number of times a year. It's really fun to watch and to participate in.
Okay, and can you explain self-marbling?
So there's a tray of a mystery solution, and you basically lay your paints on there, and you can swirl them around in all different designs and patterns. and the paint stays on the surface. Then you lay your scarf or tie or sash or handkerchief into it, and it immediately sets. It's just one of these like very mesmerizing processes to watch, and you can have in 15 minutes a finished piece that is wearable and worthy of giving as gifts, and so it's really a cool process.
That's incredible, and it's so cool that this is something that's just right at the fingertips of everyone here in our community, and yet they don't know it.
Right. So come on Tuesday. You can kind of do that during the concert, and during and before the concert, starting at 3:30, and then you can listen to music while you're doing it at Ford Amphitheater. So.
And where can people come to do that in Vail?
It's at Ford Amphitheater. It's in the lobby area, so that big white tented area. We'll be out there, and even if you don't want to make one on your own, definitely come check it out. If you haven't seen that process, it's really fun to watch.
And do people need to register online to be able to do this, or can they just walk right up and participate?
A lot of our classes are registered, but this one in particular is just going to be a walk up and participate. And so you can kind of check out the few people going before you. There's usually a short line, and then you can see how the process works and then do your own.
Which then if you need a nice hair accessory to participate in the concert, you can make yours right before you walk in to enjoy the live music, which there's nothing better than that.
It might be a little wet, but you can definitely wear it after the fact, yes.
I mean, we're in monsoon season. That never hurt anyone. A little bit of moisture is fine for the people, but that's so cool that that's something I didn't know was offered. And so what a fun way to participate in a cool arts and crafts project right before enjoying the live music. It really shows the amount of creativity that's here in our community.
Yeah, and if you go onto our website, you can see a lot of the different events that are coming up, because it's hard to talk about all of them, but there's lots of different things we offer. And so on there is a great way to see samples of all the projects. You can also schedule birthday parties and private lessons and all different things from our website.
And so if people are interested in coming in to do some drop-by art, let's talk a little bit about what the options are there, because I know you guys do everything from pottery to painting to kind of guiding people through maybe a sketch class. So if people are interested in doing drop-by art, what are all their options?
So we have, I think the most popular would be paint pottery is one for sure. We have a whole listing of, you can kind of go on the wall and choose your pieces and then sit down and make a pottery piece. We also have clay sculpture and then canvas painting. For the canvas paintings, we have a whole book of ideas that kind of shows you step by step what you might be doing. And then you can kind of follow through, or you can do your own. And then lots of crafts like masks and picture frames and great souvenirs for if you're out traveling on vacation. So a lot of different things. And then we have an art store. So in the store you can get to-go kits if you want to take something home with you. And then we also carry lots of local artwork for sale. So really nice like handmade gifts all made by local artists.
Which is really cool, because that is another wonderful aspect of our community, is supporting the local artists and bringing their work to life. Like, you can go to any of the farmers markets around town and you'll see these local artists work, but then you can also see them in some of the bigger name stores like you guys here, where if you're into pointillism, shout out to my girl Augustina again, because her work is so amazing, and I love to see it everywhere, because it's something that takes so much time and so much patience to create these pieces, and yet everyone here in our community supports her so beautifully.
Yeah, we love having her work here. We also have a really fun event next Saturday, the 27th. We're doing an art battle event in Riverwalk, and so that is a really cool event to see. Basically, artists will have 3 hours to compete. They start a piece and finish a piece during the event. It's going to be right outside of the Art Center, and so there'll just be lots of different things they can do at that, and then we'll have live music, and it's a great time to kind of like support local artists in the community.
I was chatting with the boys when I first walked in here about this event, because it sounds absolutely incredible, and to get the streets of Riverwalk shut down with live music and then getting to see all of these artists bring their pieces to life is so cool. How many different medium styles are going to be there, do you know?
I don't know the number, but it's a lot of different mediums. So we have somebody doing raku pottery, we have somebody else, like lots of painters, lots of mixed media artists. Last year we had an ice sculptor. We're still kind of finalizing, so if you're an artist and looking to participate, get in touch as well.
I know an incredible muralist, and I'm calling him right when I leave here, and I'm telling him to participate in this wonderful event. So if people are maybe interested in signing up for this event, where can they do so? Is that right on your website as well?
Yeah, they can sign up online, or just give us a call and we can give all the information.
Lauren, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today, giving us all this great information and letting us come hang out in your safe space.
Thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you all soon.
make sure that you go to their website, you check out all of the incredible events, and you participate in some of the great classes that they have coming up, some of the great events, and you get here for the Battle of the Artists, because I'm definitely coming now, and it's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Viewers' Choice Awards, where we celebrate the videos that got the most views on our YouTube channel from you, our viewers. I'm your host, Maddie Evans, and let's see who's taking home the prizes for the month of March. Taking home the bronze is Good Morning Vail's March 16th edition. Outdoor sports return to the Vail Valley. Baseball, lacrosse, and soccer reports on the scoreboard. The silver award goes to the inaugural 2-hour episode of Good Morning Vail on March 13th. The Gold Award goes to Good Morning Vail on March 18th, featuring music in the Valley with Dave Anderson and Dogs in a Pile. The Platinum Award goes to Good Morning Vail on March 20th, featuring Claire Noble reporting on Eagle County development. And clinching the #1 spot and taking home the Diamond Award, Good Day Vail host CC Zach spotlight Vail celebrity Marka Moser. If you missed any of these trending videos, well then you can check them out on our YouTube page, TV8 Good Morning Vail, and make sure that you check out the Viewers' Choice Awards for the month of March on there as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I've been your host, Maddie Evans, and I'll see you next time.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Tune in to Good Morning Vail all week long for your chance to win tickets to see local favorites, the Runaway Grooms, play with East Coast sensation band Dogs in a Pile. Friday, April 7th at 10 Mile Music Hall. Just wait for the Watch and Win jingle and be the first to call for your chance to see 2 of your favorite bands in action, courtesy of your friends at TVA Vail and 10 Mile Music Hall. There's always more for you on Channel 92.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those cooler temperatures in effect. 16 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 29 degrees, 30% chance of snowfall throughout the course of today. Mostly cloudy skies, winds coming out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour, so slightly breezy out there as you're making your way, hopefully up to the ski mountains to enjoy that new snow that we saw overnight last night. 16 degrees again first thing this morning, mostly cloudy skies, cloud coverage rolling in pretty heavy around that 12 o'clock hour. That high is going to take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour, and then we are expecting a few snow flurries later into this evening. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in the Front Range are definitely just a little bit warmer, 43 degrees, 30% chance of precipitation, 29 in Vail with a 30% chance of moisture, 30 in Avon, continuing with that 30% chance of precipitation, decreasing as we make our way to Eagle with a 20% chance of precipitation and a high of 54 degrees. Now a nice little low pressure system sitting above this I-70 corridor right now with a slight cold front bringing us those cooler temperatures. Now as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 6 degrees is our overnight low, continuing with that 30% chance of precipitation. Partly cloudy skies, but that sun is setting just a little bit later. 7:33 p.m. is when we're going to see that sun set. Now winds shifting directions coming out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, this is what we're manifesting. manifesting right here. These warmer temperatures and this beautiful sunshine to come our way. 40 degrees tomorrow, overnight low of 13. This is that freeze-thaw cycle that we talk a lot about because it does affect the roadways. Mostly sunny skies tomorrow, beautiful sunshine on Friday, high of 51. 52 degrees on Saturday, partly cloudy skies. Mostly sunny skies on Sunday with a high of 57 degrees. 61 degrees by Monday. So spring is officially going to be here for a little bit, and we're really excited to see it come our way. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping for any of your outdoor sport needs, well, then they're your one-stop shop, and they're located right here in the heart of Avon. And now let's take a look at what goggle lens is going to be best for a day like today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
I love getting to nerd out about all things ski related or snowboard related. So if you are getting out there on the slopes today, we are expecting to see a little bit more of that flat light condition. So I've got the Smith 4D Mag S here in front of me. And the reason I chose this goggle is because it's such an easy change lens system, and your goggle feels nice and secure as you are skiing or riding with it. So all you have to do is take your lens, get it close. You'll hear it click in with those magnets. Then you're going to make sure it's all the way snapped in. It's flush on the side. And then you can use these little levers to lock that goggle lens in place, making it nice and convenient for you to change your goggle lens if you're on the chairlift. Now, this is the goggle lens that we're recommending for a day like today, since we are going to see those clouds kind of lingering pretty heavy throughout the course of today. But if you're someone who has sensitive eyes and that sun does make its way out, all you have to do, release that goggle lens, pop it right back out, get your darker lens, place that in there, make sure it clicks in, secure it in place, and then you are good to go. Now, one of the coolest parts about Smith is it comes with the ChromaPop technology in the goggle lenses, meaning it's going to help you see out there so you can ski or ride out there. That way you're keeping yourself safe and everyone else around you safe. Now, this goggle also has a really nice feature of giving you 25% more of a bird's eye view as you're out there on the slopes. So you can see right here at the curved bottom of that frame, it's going to enhance that bird's eye view for you, making you nice and safe out there so you can keep everyone else around you nice and safe out there. Now, we've got a slight powder day today. If you're going to get out and enjoy Beaver Creek or Vail Mountain, make sure that you've got the correct lenses with you. And if you do not, well, then you can make your way over to Eyepieces of Vail and you can check out any one of their 6 convenient locations for all of your optical needs. And they've got some great deals on some great things right now. So go check them out. We want to thank them for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning. Now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you to some amazing locals here in our community.
Good Morning Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Tune in to Good Morning Vail all week long for your chance to win tickets to see local favorites, the Runaway Grooms, play with East Coast sensation band Dogs in a Pile. Friday, April 7th at 10 Mile Music Hall. Just wait for the Watch and Win jingle and be the first to call for your chance to see 2 of your favorite bands in action, courtesy of your friends at TVA Vail and 10 Mile Music Hall. There's always more for you on Channel 92.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Hi, it's Max from TVA Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tvavail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Are you looking for something fun to do this weekend that's going to get you out of the house, get you making some noise, but also is for a good cause? Well, then the Vail Yetis have something for you, and we've got Kyle Forte and Allison Wadey from the Vail Chamber joining me on the couch this morning. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning, Maddie. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here bright and early this morning. I know that you've had a very busy season.
Yes, it's been incredible. And honestly, the community's been incredible. Taking over programs 6 weeks before the start of a hockey season has been interesting. And Allison and the Chamber and the Vail Mountaineers, the youth program, Allison wears a lot of different hats in the Valley.
Yes, she does.
It's been just incredible, the support that we've had throughout the course of year one of kind of the new direction of what we're taking, which kind of leads into the conversation of the charity game.
Yeah. Which I think is so incredible because you guys have spent a lot of time this year making sure that you're highlighting some of the incredible charities that we have throughout our community, which has been such a wonderful opportunity as I've been talking with you as you've been kind of going to these local nonprofits and seeing it come to life. And so let's talk about what's happening this Saturday.
So this Saturday we're going to be hosting a game against the Colorado Warriors, which is a group that's not just local to Colorado. There's different branches, so to speak, in Dallas. I believe Columbus has a group. Chicago has a group. But their foundation, if you will, is incredible. So they take veterans that are obviously leaving the military, and they use hockey as that game to find that brotherhood and family outside of them leaving the military and joining civilian life.
Which is so cool to see because it's like a form of therapy in itself. We all live here so that we can ski here as our therapy, and what a unique opportunity for these people to get on the ice, meet some incredible people and players like yourself as one of the big coaches at the Vail Yeti, and our new fabulous owner now, Allison. How has kind of the Vail Chamber and everything been coexisting with the Yetis?
Yeah, well, it's... we had a great relationship before, but it's gotten even better. I mean, it's safe to say that Kyle in his first year has crushed it on an event standpoint in Vail, which is amazing. Congrats to you.
Thank you.
Back in August when he called me and said, hey, I did something crazy. I bought the Yeti. He's like, okay, so now I need some help. And ever since then, it's just gotten bigger and bigger. And I know he's got some great ideas for next season and a great foundation to build on. So we're excited about that for sure. And the businesses love the Yeti. They've always been on boards, and now I think they feel like they have more of not only a return on investment, but a partnership with the ownership and with the players. And it's their employees that go to all the games. Really, the majority of the attendees are employees who work and live in Vail and love to have an outlet on a Friday night, Saturday night. It's very affordable for them as well. They get to see all their friends. It gets a little rowdy. They can yell a little bit and, and have a little time.
Fun. Yeah,
have a little fun. So it's a great fit. It's a great fit for us.
Which is so incredible to see everyone come together, because the first Yetis game of the season, I went and I couldn't make it 10 feet without seeing someone that I had either gone to middle school with, that I've spent some time with on the couch here, or that I've just known since I was a child. And that is the coolest part about our community, but it's so wonderful to see everyone come together to support you guys.
Well, I think that's what Vail is, right? Our valley in general is people helping people, small town living, people like local, right? So for us, that's, again, like for this weekend, kind of a celebration of the end of the season and celebrating and raising some money, not just for some veterans, but also the youth program, which Allison's a big part of. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. It should be another sold-out crowd, hopefully, and raise some money.
And so if people are interested in buying tickets, can they just do it right off your website?
Yep. We're all year long. People are probably sick of hearing me talk about it. Maddie and I have joked about it, but tickets are online, and their tickets are $10 online or $15 at the door. And so go get the local savings, the little deal.
Right, and it's also, you're going to not find a better deal on drinks and food in town anywhere than at the Dobson Ice Arena for a Friday or a Saturday night, which is a ton of fun, and it does get rowdy. That's the best part.
Yeah, it does. It does. And sometimes it's the kids that come, and you have to tell them to stop banging on the glass. You know, they're trying to climb up on it and stuff, and they love it. They wear their jerseys. They like feeling a part of that hockey community. It's kind of a badge of honor for them, so they really love it too. So hockey fits in Vail. Who knew? We were a hockey town.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. We've got so many incredible athletes coming from all different directions. Now, if people are interested in getting involved with the youth program, how should they go about that if someone has some littles that maybe want to step onto some skates?
Well, the VailMountaineers.org, we start at the age of U10, so it's kind of 8 and 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds. There's some birth year requirements, that kind of thing. However, both Dobson and Eagle Ice Rink, so Vail Rec District and Mountain Recreation, do mite programs and mini mite programs, and you can start as early as the age of 4. And the instructors who teach that, they're awesome. They have lots of patience, and they have a lot of fun. It's like a lot of little drunk humans out there falling all over the place, you know, which they aren't. They're just kids, but.
The little kid weeble wobbles
Exactly,
that you get to see on the ice.
So it's a great time, and that program, I think what we said is that we're getting probably close to 50 skaters from both those programs into our squirt program this fall.
Wow.
So we're having, some growing pains, but we're managing it, and it's just amazing to see the growth of hockey in Colorado and our small town, and it's boys and girls, so girls are coming out too, which is amazing. I have a son and a daughter who both have come up through the whole program, and they're both awesome in their own respects. So it's great. But we're excited for the Colorado Warriors, though. Talk about real athletes. I mean, having to play hockey without all the normal, things we take for granted,
right.
With how our bodies work and stuff, and the way that they adapt and are able to get out there and put up a really good game is pretty awesome. So it's really exciting to see them come.
We're excited for it, and you actually have a really funny story with your boy.
Yes.
One of the Colorado Warriors.
My son Connor, he was 11. We were down in Denver, some end of season tournament play, and it was an early morning to get up on a Sunday to get him to the rink, and we get there and we get a call 10 minutes before the game saying Connor doesn't have half of his gear. And we were oh no. And so my husband and I jump in the car and we run back to the hotel. And of course, there's the gear, kind of stuck behind one of the chairs in the hotel room, that kind of thing that we missed in the dark that morning. And so we come back and I'm running around the side of the rink and the game is already playing. And I'm going, how was he out there without his gear on? Well, it turns out that the Colorado Warriors have been practicing right before the game, and they saw the agitation because their locker room was right next to our teams. And one of their players said, who had an adaptive sled that he was skating in and stuff, so his equipment was smaller. And he said, look, I think this will fit you. And so he gave my son his gear, and that's what Connor wore throughout the whole thing. It was 3 pieces of gear, and after the game, Connor scored 3 goals, and he came out to him and he said, you scored a goal for every single piece of equipment I gave you. It must have been good luck. And it was awesome. It was so great. We sat there and chatted with them. They were all cheering for it was Vail versus Aspen, so they picked Vail to
Mountain
cheer for, which
rivalries.
is great.
Yeah.
We like that. So it was awesome. They're a great group of people.
And it's so cool that we get to have all of these incredible people come to town, because we've had people from Jackson Hole, we've had the New York Fire Department, we've had now the Colorado Warriors coming to town. And so you guys have done such a good job expanding your reach and bringing in such incredible teams.
I mean, we get to live where people vacation, right? So, pull my arm to get people to want to come to our valley to play hockey. And then the town and the support, it just makes it an incredible environment to be a part of.
That much better. Well, and you guys have done such a good job at working together, because there's nowhere in Vail that you can go right now where you don't see something about the Vail Yetis, or people talking about it, or people wearing the jerseys or the hats. And so it is so cool to see the growth that I have personally seen over the course of the last year from you taking over.
Well, thank you. I mean, we want that growth.
Right.
We want to be that hometown team. We had a slogan this year, your town, your team. And that was kind of our theme, and that's where the partnership with the Chamber and being engaged with other local businesses and trying to empower those businesses is so important to us. And it's not just businesses, it's nonprofits, right? We've talked about it a ton. A lot of people don't know, but Maddie was actually kind of the integral part for myself to get introduced to all of these charities in the Valley with her massive network and TV8 and what you guys do. So thank you as well for all your support this year. It's been integral.
Of course. We love you guys, and I loved being at all those games. And one of them, I was lucky enough to not fall on the ice. That was the key. Run out and throw a T-shirt. And it just is a ton of fun. You see everyone from every part of our community to come to life. And I had seen people there that I haven't seen in years at the games celebrating, which is one of those things that hockey brings people together. It's like the kitchen of sports. You know? Like everyone hangs out in the kitchen.
I like
mom.
that, the kitchen of sports.
Awesome.
I love that.
When mom cooks, but the Yetis game did that for our community, and so thank you guys for all the hard work. And one more time, where can people buy their tickets if they want to come this weekend?
VailYetiHockey.com.
Kyle, Allison, thank you so much for being here, giving us all this great information, and thanks for all the hard work you guys do for our community. It really does make a difference just to give people a place to be.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Maddie.
Make sure that you go online, you buy your tickets for Saturday, and you go support our local Yetis, and you also support the Colorado Warriors. Two great teams coming head-to-head for your entertainment, and it's for a good cause. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tv8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card, all you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking Sun and Ski Product of the Week. Now, here we've got a great trail running shoe. It's the men's North Face Summit Vective Pro. If you're looking for a shoe to get out there and hit those trails all season long, then this is the shoe for you. It's breathable, comfortable, and high cushion. It has a rocker midsole geometry, which you can see right here in that, allowing you to push off of your toes just a little bit stronger. It's got innovative foam technology on the inside of the shoe, which we'll show you right now. This way you can be nice and comfortable as you're hitting those trails. It also has carbon fiber plates in it for stabilization. So if you're an avid trail runner, then this is the shoe for you. Not only does it have all of these wonderful features, but it's got some nice tread on the bottom of the sole to help you out there as you're hitting the trails. Now, if you know someone or yourself, if you're a trail runner, well then make sure that you head over to Sun and Ski Sports to get your hands on these fabulous shoes. You can also head over to their website at sunandski.com. That way you can get more information on the shoes and order them in your correct size. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this product of the week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. This is a live shot of Lion's Head. First thing this morning, you can see that sun is starting to make its way up, as you can see some of those shadows casting. Now, we have seen some fresh new snow over the course of the last 24 and 48 hours. So if you are getting out there to ski or ride, well, then you're in for a great day today up on the mountain. Now, I'm one of your in-studio hosts, Maddie Evans, and we've got the wonderful Lance J. Richards joining me as well to bring us some great information, and he's going to be chatting with the Eagle Valley Library District here in just a little bit about some wonderful events and activities that they have taking place over at the library. So if you have yet to get your library card, well then we highly recommend that you do so. And Carrie May will tell you why here in just a little while. We're going to take a look at that local weather forecast coming up, that resort report. We've got a watch and win in the next hour of Good Morning Vail. And we're also going to introduce you to Chris Pavona from Ski Town All-Stars. Maybe you're in the market for some new skis. It's the end of the season and it's a great time to buy. And so we're going to tell you why you want to make your way over to Ski Town All-Stars. Now, if you're looking to get out and do some fun things here in our community, there's always something going on for you to get out there and enjoy. Now, don't forget, at the Ford Amphitheater, this Friday and Saturday, there are some great concerts that you're not going to want to miss. It's called Opry at the Amp, and this is a great way to get out there, see some big name artists, and then just enjoy a ton of fun with those wonderful shows. But then you can always make your way over to the Dobson Ice Arena for this incredible Yetis charity game, and you're not going to want to miss it because the Colorado Warriors are a force to be reckoned with out there on that ice, but so are our Vail Yetis, and so we're excited to see these two teams come head to head. Now, if you're looking for something fun to do today and into tonight, well, then there's still some great activities taking place in and around our community. You should check out the Villar Performing Arts Center as they're starting to wind down their season, but they've got a few great shows left coming up on the docket. So make sure that you go online to villarpac.org and you buy your tickets because this one is going to be a ton of fun. And if you have yet to see any of the cool shows that take place up there, well, with a venue that has 535 seats, there's not a bad seat in the house. You can see everything that's taking place on that stage no matter where you're sitting in the Villar. So make sure that you go online and you check out the few shows that they have left for our winter season. Like I said, it's villarpac.org, and you can see they're already starting to release some of the summer lineup. So you can go online to buy those tickets as well before they start to sell out. Now, something else that you can get out there and enjoy tonight is over at Chasing Rabbits. The Vail Comedy is bringing some solid belly laughs your direction, and you're going to want to go check out Eddie Ift, and he performed last night at Moe's Barbecue, and so you can check him out tonight at Chasing Rabbits, and this is just a great way to get out and see some hilarious comedy. This is going to kick off at 7 p.m., so make sure you go online and you buy your tickets and you check out the entire lineup for the Vail Comedy Show. Now let's take a look at that local weather forecast as we are expecting to see those temperatures progressively warm up. First thing this morning, 16 degrees, a high of 29, 30% chance of snowfall, mostly cloudy skies, winds coming out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of today. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage slowly increasing throughout the course of today, and then it's going to dissipate a little bit later, bringing us some sunshine. Then we are expecting some snow flurries overnight tonight, so if you are getting out there, just expect to be a little bit chilly since we still have these winter-like conditions. Now, if you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver definitely a little bit warmer. 43 degrees in Denver, 30% chance of precipitation. 29 in Vail, 30% chance of moisture. 30 degrees in Avon with that 30% chance of precipitation. Now, as we make our way west towards Eagle, 54 degrees, 20% chance of moisture coming our way. As you're making your way along that I-70 corridor, we do have a slight low pressure system and a nice little cold front sitting above it right now. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling it down. 6 degrees is our overnight low, continuing with that 30% chance of snowfall. Now that's sun setting just a little bit later by the day. I love when these days get longer. 7:33 p.m. is when we're going to see that sunset. Winds coming out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of this evening. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, mostly sunny skies tomorrow. 40 degrees is our highs. Temperatures warming up progressively, though. 51 degrees on Friday, 52 degrees on Saturday, 57 degrees by Sunday. Now, on Monday, 61 degrees. You can see those overnight lows progressively warming up, too. Once they start to hit that 34-degree mark, we'll start to see that freeze-thaw cycle slowly make its way out, and we're excited to have this high-pressure system and these warm temperatures coming our way. Now, let's take a look at what's happening up on our resorts.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at what's taking place up on our resorts. If you're making your way up to Beaver Creek Mountain today, 3 new inches of snow in the last 24 hours, 7 new inches of snow in the last 48 hours. That season total is at 321 inches right now with a 58-inch base depth. If you're getting out there to ski or ride, you can kick off your morning at 8:30 a.m. and you can do so until 4 p.m. So nice long days of enjoying the mountain. As we take a look to see what terrain is open up on Beaver Creek Mountain, 25 lifts are open, 163 trails are open, and 98% of the terrain is currently open up on Beaver Creek Mountain. Now, if you've yet to get up there and explore, we highly recommend that you check out the new McCoy Park. They opened it last year, and McCoy Park is a great place for the family to go and enjoy, maybe learn to ski a little bit, but there's panoramic views that you're not going to want to miss up there, so make sure that you go check out McCoy Park on Beaver Creek Mountain. Now, as we take a look at what's happening over in Vail, 4 new inches of snow in the last 24 hours, 8 inches in the last 48 hours. That season total is at 337 inches with a 74-inch base depth. You can enjoy Vail Mountain from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. Now, as we take a look to see what terrain is open, 33 lifts are open, 275 trails are open, and 100% of the terrain is open up on Vail Mountain. Now, Vail just opened a new chairlift for you to get out there and enjoy, and it's going to take you from Lion's Head to the legendary Back Bowls, so make sure that you go check that out over in Vail. We want to thank Sun & Ski Sports for bringing you this resort report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping for any of your outdoor or indoor sports needs, well, then they've got you covered. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good Morning Vail.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Vail. And for our next one, we're going to go back to last summer. Maddie had a chance to visit Pano, which is a shop in the Vail Village, carries women's goods and accessories, and it's an incredible selection of jewelry. So we're going to spring back to summer and see what she was looking at last summer.
If you're shopping in Vail, there are some really great places to stop by, and what's better than a family-owned boutique? And we're standing in Pano right now with Nikita Apostle. Good morning, Nikita.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for letting us come in, and thank you for dressing me this morning.
You're very welcome. You look wonderful, darling.
I absolutely love this. The texture is so perfect for summertime. It's nice, it's light, it's airy.
It's wonderful, and it's great for, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can put heels with it, you can wear it with a sandal. And it's a new line that we're carrying out of Miami.
Which makes it really fun because this is a family-owned business. So for people who have never been in Pano, can you just give us a little bit of the history?
Yeah, my mother opened her first boutique in Mykonos, Greece in 1982, and my parents came here in 86. They originally had 4 shops in Vail Village and Lion's Head, and now it's just my mom and I in this little itsy-bitsy funky boutique.
Which is really fun because you get to do all the shopping, so you do all the buying for the location, and you guys have some really cool products that you source from really all around the world.
We do. We go to a bunch of different markets in Europe. We do some in California, within the borders as well, but we love going to London and Athens and Barcelona as well.
Which I love the jewelry here, and I love the meaning. I'm such a firm believer in the Greek evil eye, and so I actually just recently stopped in, bought this necklace, and I love it so much.
It's a great piece, and we all kind of need the extra juju that, we've kind of been missing out on the last couple of years.
Which I think is really important, and so people can come in here, they can shop. You've got shoes, you've got jeans, you've got hats, and then you've got some signature pieces that you've carried for a long time, like the jean jackets with the really beautiful sequence embellishments on the back.
Yeah, and my mom and I have actually been hand making those for the last 3 years now. So yeah.
I did not know that you guys were hand making them, and I come in here all the time and I'm like, these are so cool.
Yeah.
That is such an interesting fact about your location.
Yeah, and my mom actually started crocheting bikinis and beach bags in Mykonos back in the 80s. So funny, it's kind of, we still got it going on.
For sure. And so in any of the other products that you guys have in here you make specifically?
No, just the jean jackets now. But we're dabbling a little bit more in making jewelry again. So we'll see. Because my dad was a jeweler.
So you guys have a really cool story of making amazing clothing. The jean jackets, I'm so mind blown on that still right now because I've seen them so frequently. And when I used to work in Vail Village, I'd see people wearing them and I'd be like, oh, I know where you got that. And now I know who made it.
And you're going to get one.
And I'm going to get one. I'm definitely going to get one. It's on my list, and especially the Rolling Stones one. That one's my favorite.
Absolutely, that one's yours.
If people are interested in coming in to shop, what are your hours? And then can you give us a little description of your location?
We are 11 to 7 right now. Weekends we tend to be 10 to 8. It's just my mom and I. So we're both kind of in here. So if you know us, come say hi. And we're right on Gore Creek Drive, right by the Children's Fountain, in between Lancelot and Sweet Basil.
And so people can come in, they can shop, and then if people fall in love with an item and maybe they're leaving town so they don't buy the item here and then they think about it constantly, that's me. I'm that kind of shopper, and then I'm like, I should have bought it. How am I going to get my hands on it? Can they shop online?
They can. The website will be up July 1st. It's panoboutiquevail.com. And you can also check out our Instagram. I believe it's Pano Vail Boutique, or at Pano Vail Boutique.
I love everything that you guys have in here, and so if people are interested, they should come shopping here. Are there any other really incredible facts about this location before people come shop?
I think that we are located in one of the most gorgeous buildings in Vail Village. All the woodwork was hand done, and it's just a wonderful piece of paradise in the middle of Vail Village.
And the best part is it's family owned and operated, so it's one of those few standing shops that has the heart and soul of the family in it.
Absolutely, and there's not very many left of us in the valley anymore, so make sure you shop your small local businesses, guys.
For real, and especially one like this. I did not know you guys made some of the clothes, and I'm still so blown away by it.
We put a lot of heart and soul, and you can definitely kind of see by like the style of clothing that we have. We get a lot of our inspiration from traveling and just everything globally.
Which is really fun, and it's really fun to know that you guys have put so much love and dedication into things from the hats to the jewelry, and you can see the consistency throughout the jewelry and kind of that very homey and warm vibe with the clothing as well.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. You can tell we've got tons of evil eye jewelry and a lot of fun and funky stuff, even like our animal hats. Those are very popular at the moment right now as well.
Nikita, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us and giving us a tour of the shop. I think now we have to end the interview so I can start shopping and trying some stuff on.
Absolutely. Anytime you come by.
Make sure that you come into Pano, located right here in Vail Village. It's absolutely incredible, from the jewelry to the hats to the clothing. There's something for everyone here, and I mean, look at this dress. It's adorable. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good Morning Vail.
Yeah. Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Are you ready for some giggles? Because April Fool's Day was on Saturday, and Ski-Town All-Stars and Chris Pavona really went above and beyond with their pranks this year, as they do every year. So we're going to chat a little bit about them. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Maddie.
Thanks for being here this morning.
You know, this little later session, it's works out with my morning yoga routine and meditation, so it works. And I actually make myself coffee as well, so it works out perfectly.
It does work out perfectly. Now, yesterday, if you were on the Ski-Town All-Stars Instagram page, you saw some absolute debauchery take place. Let's talk about it.
So we, for the last 4 years, we have done a pretty darn good job with our April Fool's posts.
Yeah.
We have given away a heli ski trip to Alaska. We have given away
Keywords there.
4 icon passes.
Yep.
An entire K2 ski quiver.
Yep.
And 4 epic passes.
Yes. And then this year.
This year on @vail.colorado, which I run, cat's out of the bag.
Yes.
I actually went skiing Saturday morning, and it was so good. All the video on that post was from that morning. And I did something where I said that Vail would be open till June 3rd. And the key to a successful April Fool's post joke is to stay in character. So I deleted about 50 to 100 comments that said April Fool's. So I didn't get much done that day. I just literally sat on my phone and was deleting every single comment of someone that was like, April Fools, ha ha, you guys are funny, not funny. And then a few people actually believed it because it is a reputable source at Vail.Colorado.
Normally.
And went ahead and booked hotel rooms.
Non-refundable ones.
Non-refundable
We're gonna put that on there.
hotel rooms. And then people had actually asked me in DMs like, hey, is this real? And I wrote, yes. And then one guy actually, so then yesterday I posted this little chain from someone who was very disappointed in my humor. And it was something like, we should have pulled it up. We should have read it out loud.
Yeah, I mean, your phone is behind the couch. You could grab it and you can read these hilarious Instagram DMs. This is why you want to participate in all the fun that Ski Town All-Stars has, because today is also Will It Laser Blazer Wednesday.
We're going to do it.
Okay, cool.
We're going to do it.
I'll come help you.
Okay. What are we going to laser?
I don't know.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, the conversation. Very frustrated gentleman. Is this an April Fool's joke? Me, no. He wrote the next day, hey, don't think your April Fool's joke was in good taste. I made a non-refundable hotel booking now that I will be in penalty for. Who can I contact for some reimbursement, man? Sorry, April 1st. But I literally asked you and you lied to me. And I wrote, sorry, was in character.
Oh my gosh, you're the worst.
So the key is staying in character.
The key is...
But it's April 1st, and we're known for this stuff.
Yeah, so bottom line is, if you see anything on the Ski Town All-Stars or at Vail.Colorado or his personal Instagram account, which he likes to plug as well, don't believe it if it's April 1st.
But luckily, we have 362 days, so people will forget about this conversation.
We'll make sure that we remind them.
No, don't remind them. The one year was pretty good. The CEO of K2 Sports literally was texting like the local rep being like, who approved this? Who approved this? Like, we can't give away that many skis. And the best part was the K2 rep was like, it's Bavona, it's April 1st. But
this is what happens.
You stay in character.
You have to commit to the role of the character.
You got to commit. In everything in life, you got to commit and see it through to 2 to 3 days afterwards. I was still deleting comments like 2 days afterwards.
Good for you, for your hilarious wit and your funny jokes.
Thanks, Maddie.
You're so welcome. Now let's talk a little bit more about the ski shop, because you guys have some great deals for people to come shop, and these are not an April Fool's joke.
It's April 5th, so not April Fool's, but we have a ton of awesome skis left that are all between 20 and 30% off.
Wow.
Which is huge. We were going to do a sale, like a big weekend sale extravaganza, and we've sold so much over the past 2 weeks that we actually are not going to do that. We're going to save everything for the fall, and we're going to have an awesome sale in the fall where everything's going to be like 40 off. So that's going to be huge. So pretty much everything on the wall is 20 to 30% off. K2 line, Black Crows is 30, and Blizzard is 30 off. And Vocals 20 off. Fishers are carryovers. We have a few pair of bench chattlers from last year that are 20% off, but then we also have a bunch of skis from the future.
Skis from the future. That's like what we love to hear at TV8 because you guys do such a good job of bringing them in, talking about the difference from ski to ski. So what skis do you have from the future right now?
I actually ordered a spacesuit like last year on Amazon. It's so ridiculous looking, and we haven't taken it out because that was going to be like my skis from the future shtick, but it never happened. But maybe I'll bring it next week, and we'll talk about some skis from the future in my spacesuit.
You should order another one, and then I'll put a spacesuit on with
funny.
you.
That'd be good. Or you can wear it, and I'll talk about them, and you can ask me questions in a robot voice.
I don't know if I can do a robot voice. I'll practice.
We can practice.
Okay, cool.
We got time.
A week. We've got 1 week from now.
So the skis from the future that we have are all of next year's Bent Shettlers, which is our number one selling ski. So I've got Bent Shetler 90s, 100s, and 110s in stock. They've actually been selling already. I've got the all-new Rustler series, which has been 3 years in the making. So Rustler 9, 10, 11, all in stock. We have them in demo as well as we have next year's Shivas, which is a women's-specific ski, in demo right now, and those are free demos. You were supposed to take one out. You never did?
I never did, but there's still time.
We still have time. We have till June 3rd.
We have
till June 3rd. And then also we have one pair of the Rossi Sender 110 free, which I think is one of the best 110 skis on the market, hands down. I have one pair of 184s. I actually had a rep from another brand come in, and he's like, "Oh, you got those?" He's like, "I skied those. Those are really good." And so when that comes from another rep,
that's
like
a good ski.
That's street cred. It's like serious street cred.
Mad street cred. You guys are killing it with your street cred.
Mad street cred when another rep talks about a ski from another brand.
Now,
thanks, Tyler.
Oh, mad shout outs on Good Morning Vail this morning from Chris Pavona. We gotta love it. Now, you guys are doing a great deal on some hats right now as well. I just saw that on your Instagram recently too.
I should have probably I was wearing one of those.
Yeah.
And then I mixed it up because I thought this hat matched the new shirt from Grey Salt a little better. Yeah. Shout out.
Mad shout outs this morning from Chris Pavona, keeping them coming. Let's talk about your outfit real quick.
Grey Salt.
Grey Salt, right there.
Yep. And a hat by Ski Town All-Stars.
And this is a new one.
This is a new one. It's coming out like next week. It's our Colorado Surf Club, which there's actually surfing in Colorado.
And you love it.
And I do love it. It's really cold, but I love it. But back to the hat sale.
Yes.
All of the Simbas and Red Squares, which are all of our insulated hats, are 40% off until whenever my marketing girl set it to. So maybe next Friday, maybe this Friday. I don't know.
Well, we can.
They're on sale today.
You can go on the website.
Which is not a joke, because it's April 5th.
It is April 5th. Thank you.
Not the 1st.
So you can go to the website, skitownallstars.com.
Yep.
People can shop not only the skis that you have left, but a lot of the other great accessories. And then if people are interested in maybe finding a perfect gift for someone, custom gift, they can do something like your nice little water bottle.
Yep, we do lots and lots. I mean, pretty much that's our main 70% of our business is our custom hats, clean canteens, shirts, which we do in low quantity shirts, but hats are our main thing. Like we've done hats for everyone, hats forever, but we've done hats for people like Red Bull, GoPro, Snowmass, you guys, local companies, local construction companies, breweries in New York State, like kind of hats for a lot of different people in a lot of different places, but it's been really cool to see who we actually send hats to. And a lot of times now I don't even know what some of these companies do, but
you make the hats.
We make the hats. We what we did hats for, which is really funny. SVB Bank.
Wow.
Isn't that funny?
That's so cool.
I know. Silicon Valley Bank.
You guys are killing it.
Yeah, at least they paid their invoice, so that's good.
Were you surprised that they paid their invoice?
It was a little before all the stuff went down. But anyway, it's just funny who we do hats for.
Right.
You never know what email we're going to get from the power of the internet and the social medias.
And people should follow you on social media, so where can they find you?
At Ski Town All-Stars.
Yes.
TikTok too.
Yep.
We're trending on TikTok, although the TikTok algorithm is kind of a little wacky right now. We could have we could talk about the algorithms.
We can talk about that next week.
Okay.
Algorithms next week and spacesuits.
Okay. That's like kind of goes
hand in hand. Futuristic
We'll
things.
talk about skis from the future and then algorithms.
Chris, thank you so much for being here, giving us all this great information and spending some time with me. causing some good giggles this morning.
Thanks for having me, Maddie.
Make sure that you check out Ski Town All-Stars right now, whether you go into the shop or you go online, because they've got some great deals on some skis, some hats, and everything that you need to look good, feel good, and ski good out there on the mountains. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good Morning Vail.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking Sun and Ski Product of the Week. Now, here we've got a great trail running shoe. It's the men's North Face Summit Vective Pro. If you're looking for a shoe to get out there and hit those trails all season long, then this is the shoe for you. It's breathable, comfortable, and high cushion. It has a rocker midsole geometry, which you can see right here in that, allowing you to push off of your toes just a little bit stronger. It's got innovative foam technology on the inside of the shoe, which we'll show you right now. This way you can be nice and comfortable as you're hitting those trails. It also has carbon fiber plates in it for stabilization. So if you're an avid trail runner, then this is the shoe for you. Not only does it have all of these wonderful features, but it's got some nice tread on the bottom of the sole to help you out there as you're hitting the trails. Now, if you know someone or yourself, if you're a trail runner, well then make sure that you head over to Sun and Ski Sports to get your hands on these fabulous shoes. You can also head over to their website at sunandski.com. That way you can get more information on the shoes and order them in your correct size. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this product of the week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good Morning Vail.
Let's take another look at that local weather forecast. For today, we are expecting to see those temperatures progressively warm up just a little bit. 16 degrees first thing this morning, high of 29, 30% chance of precipitation. Now we are expecting to see winds come out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour, which could make that 29 degrees feel just a little bit chillier than it actually is. Now as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see we're expecting a little bit of sunshine first thing this morning, heavy cloud coverage into the early afternoon. Then we're expecting that sun to peek its way back out before we start to see a few snow flurries out there. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are definitely a little bit warmer. 43 degrees, 30% chance of precipitation. 29 in Vail with a 30% chance of moisture, spanning to Eagle, 30 degrees, 30% chance of precipitation. Now 54 degrees in Eagle with a 20% chance of moisture. So if you are getting along this I-70 corridor, just know that there is a nice little low pressure system sitting above it, bringing us those cooler temperatures because we are in the middle of this little cold front. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 6 degrees is our overnight low, 30% chance of snowfall, partly cloudy skies. That sun is going to set at 7:33 p.m. Wind shifting directions coming out of the south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. We are expecting to see those warmer temperatures throughout the course of today. 29 degrees is our high, 6 degrees is our overnight low, which is bringing this freeze-thaw cycle that we've been talking a lot about. So if you are getting on the roads first thing in the morning or later into the evening, just give yourself some extra travel time because they are quite slick out there. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, my yellow skirt, my pink blazer from yesterday are manifesting spring, and it is starting to work. 40 degrees, mostly sunny skies tomorrow. Continuing into Friday, beautiful sunshine, 51 degrees is our high. Saturday, 52 degrees, partly cloudy skies, so we'll see a little bit of cloud coverage, a break in that cloud coverage, seeing that sun peek its way out. Mostly sunny skies by Sunday, high of 57. Now by Monday, 61 degrees, beautiful sunshine coming our way. So if you are getting out there to do anything this weekend, just make sure you've got a lot of sunscreen with you because we are expecting to see quite a bit of sunshine. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, they're your one-stop shop for all of your indoor and outdoor sporting needs. So go check them out, and they're located right here in the heart of Avon. Now open your ears and listen, because I think it's time for that Watch and Win jingle. I can't tell what I love more in Good Morning Vail. Talking about ski stuff, we're giving things away. So we're giving away 2 tickets to the Runaway, Grooms, and Dogs in a Pile, which is happening at the 10 Mile Music Hall, this Friday. This is a show that you're not going to want to miss. Both bands are absolutely incredible. We had the Runaway Grooms in here yesterday. We're going to have an opportunity to catch up with Dogs in a Pile as they're on their crazy Colorado tour currently as we speak, but we're really excited to have them come a little bit closer to our wonderful home where you can get out there and enjoy both bands. Now, the Runaway Grooms are our local favorites. The Dogs in a Pile are an East Coast sensation band that you're not going to want to miss out on. They've been doing such a good job touring throughout all of Colorado, and they're just a ton of fun to go see. If you miss them at Agave, well, then you're going to want to make your way over to Frisco this Friday. So all you have to do to win the tickets is call the number that's going to come up on the screen, which is 970-628-9881, and you get 2 tickets to go enjoy this incredible show this Friday. You're not going to want to miss this, and if you go, then you'll see me there because I love both bands and I love getting to hoot and holler and enjoy all of the wonderful live music. One more time, call 970-928-6881, and that way you can win these sorry, I gave the wrong phone number. Well, then you can win these tickets. Make sure that you give us a call right now. We're going to put that number up on the screen. That way I can give you the correct phone number this time. It is 970-628-9881. I had 2 of the numbers mixed up, but make sure that you give us a call right now. That way you can win tickets to see these incredible bands. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you to Carrie Maywak from the Eagle Valley Library District. If you're making your way over to the outlets at Silverthorne, well then this is your TV8 Visitors Bureau to get you in the know as you're making your way over here to enjoy all of the fabulous villages from red to blue to green. There's somewhere for everyone to shop and enjoy. Whether you're looking to update your wardrobe or maybe you want some Bath and Body Works, you want some things for your home, they've got Williams, Sonoma. There are so many great options here at the outlets at Silverthorne. Now, if you're looking to be a little bit more sports oriented instead of a little more clothing oriented, which is what I like to come over here and shop for, well, our sports director Blake O'Rulian has some great information for coming over here for all of your sports needs. Let's take it over to Blake.
Hey Maddie, thank you so much. Yeah, we're actually here at the outlets of Silverthorne, where there's actually 3 distinct villages that are color-coded. So the first one that we're going to talk about is right behind me, the Red Village, which is Lou Outdoors. And Lou Outdoors has all of your skateboarding needs, your outdoor needs. They have everything that you really need. It's a family-owned business, and it's a great shop to shop at. Another one that we're going to move over to now is the Green Village, which has Blue Valley ski and board rentals for all of your snow sports. So in the colder months that are coming just around the corner, you can actually go there, you can rent things, you can buy things, but it all gets you ready for your skiing and snowboarding seasons. And then lastly, we've got the Blue Village, which has Pearl Azumi, which has all of your cycling gear. So in a couple of months, when you actually have a little bit warmer weather, you can go out for that cycling time. And they've got great discounts, 10% off for students, teachers, first responders, as well as a whole lot more. There's a ton of things here at the villages, at the outlets of Silverthorne. Make sure to come check it out.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Viewers' Choice Awards, where we celebrate the videos that got the most views on our YouTube channel from you, our viewers. I'm your host, Maddie Evans, and let's see who's taking home the prizes for the month of March. Taking home the bronze is Good Morning Vail's March 16th edition. Outdoor sports return to the Vail Valley. Baseball, lacrosse, and soccer reports on the scoreboard. The silver award goes to the inaugural 2-hour episode of Good Morning Vail on March 13th. The Gold Award goes to Good Morning Vail on March 18th, featuring music in the Valley with Dave Anderson and Dogs in a Pile. The Platinum Award goes to Good Morning Vail on March 20th, featuring Claire Noble reporting on Eagle County developments. And clinching the #1 spot and taking home the Diamond Award, Good Day Vail host CC Zach spotlight Vail celebrity Marka Moser. If you missed any of these trending videos, well then you can check them out on our YouTube page, TV8 Good Morning Vail, and make sure that you check out the Viewers' Choice Awards for the month of March on there as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I've been your host, Maddie Evans, and I'll see you next time.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Hi, it's Maddie from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you" on Channel 92? Because we're always bringing you more Good Morning Vail every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More scoreboard updates every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. More Good Day Vail, 2 back-to-back episodes daily at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. More news segments and shows highlighting our local community. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or on our website at tv8vail.com.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, and I'm here this morning with Carrie May from the Eagle Valley Library, and wanted to hear what's going on. You've got a couple of things coming up.
We do. Well, we always have things coming
Yes.
up at the libraries. We have 3 branches, Avon, Eagle, Gypsum. But we are less than 1 month out from our annual featured author event. So this is a pretty big deal for us. We bring in 3 well-known authors. We always try to get a good mix of different writing styles, different genres. This year we have Meg Waite Clayton, who's the postmistress of Paris. We have Jen McKinley. We have Kent Nurburn, so we have a really diverse lineup. We're really excited. That will be on Saturday, April 29th at the Westin in Avon. And it's just a fantastic afternoon for anyone who's interested in writing, anyone who's a book lover, anyone who just kind of wants to hear more about the writing process or the publishing process, or like, where in the world do these authors come up with these ideas? This is just a great event for those individuals. You can meet with other book lovers. You can meet with the authors. You get your questions answered. You can get your book signed. There's delicious food. So it's just a lovely afternoon for, I call myself a book geek, so calling all fellow book geeks. Saturday, April 29th is our Books in Bloom event. Again, this is Eagle Valley Library District's signature author event that we host every spring. So it is coming up rapidly. Tickets are on sale now at our website, evld.org. If you just have questions or not sure, stop by the library, call the library, and just see if this event maybe is for you. I guarantee it is. It's always, it's like one of those moments. I get a lot of these moments as a librarian where I'm like sitting there or doing whatever I'm doing. I'm like, someone is paying me to do this. Like, how cool is this? And that event is definitely like the peak of one of those moments for me. Just to be in that room with these really well-known authors who tell these great stories. It's just such a cool afternoon. So I highly recommend joining us. Like I said, tickets are on sale now, evld.org.
Now, when these authors are here, will they have books that I can purchase from them?
Absolutely. We actually partner with the Bookworm. So we partner with the Bookworm. The Bookworm will be there selling titles, a variety of titles by the authors. And yeah, you can either purchase books there if you already have the books because you've read these authors. Bring those ones, and yeah, you can get them signed. All of the authors are always super gracious about signing books. It's a great time to get gifts. Oh my gosh, if you're looking for like a Mother's Day gift or something, there is nothing better than a Mother's Day gift than like a personalized book signed by the author.
Oh, yeah. So I can go to the Bookworm first and buy the book, read it.
They're
and
actually
then
on site that day. They are on site with us that day. Yeah, so they kind of, do like book fair style. So they'll bring a whole bunch of titles with them. They literally set up right with us at the Westin. They're right in the lobby of our little venue. And yeah, you can just buy them on site. Yeah.
And so it's on Saturday the 29th? What time?
It starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
Doors open at 1:15. We do recommend just getting there a little bit early. You can park at the Avon Library and walk over, or if you choose to park at the Westin, you do have to pay for valet. But we decreased ticket prices this year, trying to make sure that we were still in the same ballpark, understanding that parking would be considered. So tickets are $35. I would say buy them ahead. There's always a chance we might run out. Who knows? Typically, we do have them available at the door.
Good.
But evld.org, if you know that you want to go and join us, definitely grab your ticket now.
Or if they're at one of the libraries, can you?
Staff members at the libraries can help you process those. Yep,
Wonderful.
Exactly. Our libraries are always willing to help with a whole slew of things.
Wonderful.
So,
good.
Yeah.
And what else is going on? We were talking about your database.
Yes. So I always love to chat about databases. We have so many great databases. I think a lot of times people think college and universities for databases, but your Eagle Valley Library District public libraries also have a slew of fantastic databases. And the ones that I kind of want to chat about today are called Novelist Plus and Novelist K through 8 Plus. And both of these are kind of we call them Reader's Advisory, or like where to find what you want to read next kind of thing. And since we're doing Books in Bloom and we're doing all things authors and all things reading, this is just a really great website to go to, one of our databases. You can get it from anywhere. So if you have an Eagle Valley Library District card and you are traveling, you're out of state, out of country, if you have internet access and you have your library card, you can get into this database, which is really cool. It also interfaces with our catalog, so you can see what we have on our shelves right now. Like, there's just a lot of great features. Yeah, so if you know that you love Meg Waite Clayton and you're excited because she's coming to Books in Bloom, but you've read all of her books and you want to find a similar author, it has this great little section called Read-alikes, which are like one of my favorite things. I love looking at read-alikes because I just ripped through Naomi Novak's stuff. I've read all of her things, and she doesn't have anything else coming out soon. So I'm like, what do I read while I wait for her next thing? And I've gone to Novelist, and you put it in. And sometimes you can search by title, so you can find similar reads by title. You can find similar reads by author. So it's just a great way to kind of find your next thing when you're in a reading stump and you don't know what's next. It's a great place to go to.
What now? Tell me about there's a Novelist Plus, and then there's the K through 8.
Absolutely.
What does that? What's different between those?
So basically, it's an age range. Like, think of the Novelist Plus is kind of more adult books, and then the K through 8 is exactly what it says. It's for K through 8, and this is a fantastic database for parents to use in a whole range of scenarios with their kids. So if you are a parent, or if you have little ones in your life and they are ripping through books and you're like, oh my gosh, what can they read next? This is a fantastic database for them to get reading suggestions. It gives reading level, it gives Lexile level, it gets grade level. Sometimes parents, their kids are reading at really advanced levels, but they're also still concerned about what the content is. This database will help you navigate that. So it's a whole, it's just a great resource for parents to really help track what their kids are reading, help make recommendations for what their kids might enjoy reading, a whole bunch of things like that.
Now, if I'm a parent and I've got a kid that comes home with an assignment for a book report or something like that, can this software be helpful for that as well?
Absolutely, especially if a teacher says, this has to be at like a 700 Lexile level, something like that. This database will really help you navigate reading levels and Lexile levels. In the library, we just want everyone to read. We don't care what you're reading. We don't care what level you're reading at. Like, just read, right? But in school, we do understand that there's some certain measurements and requirements. So this database helps us kind of hit those targets.
Okay. Now, what if I've got kids who are ESL, English as a second language?
Yeah.
Is there support in this for those kids as well?
So we actually have some really great online resources, again, like Tumblebooks, Libby, Overdrive. And if you are looking for Spanish materials in like an e-content, yes, like we absolutely have materials for that. Again, depending on what exactly you're looking for, we probably have something for you. We have Mango Languages to help learn a new language. Okay. So just stop in your library, call us, and we will get you to a database or to a resource that helps you with what you're looking for.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us and sharing what's going on at Eagle Valley Library District. Look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Good Morning Vail.
Hi there. On today's episode of Good Day Vail, we are thrilled to talk about the Vail Yeti. We will have Bill Foster, who's a veteran of the team and the captain, as well as the new owner, Kyle Forte. And we will talk about all things hockey and how you can have fun in this very affordable community activity. So join us today on Good Day Vail. And I'm Cece Zach.
To be able to go somewhere and get the entertainment that you do, because it really is entertaining. The games are always usually pretty close. They're usually pretty high scoring. A lot of times there's hits. Sometimes, very occasionally, there's some fights and stuff. So it is a really entertaining product for kind of next to nothing. I think you're really providing something good to the community in a positive way. So we want to just grow on that and make sure that all the games are packed and make sure that we do have good community sponsors, because I think we did a really good job this year of, making sure we had somebody that we're giving back to every weekend, I think just grow it in any way that we can.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good Morning Vail.
Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. 16 degrees first thing this morning, high of 29, 30% chance of snowfall throughout the course of today. Winds coming out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see we're expecting to see maybe a little peek of that sunshine. First thing this morning, cloud coverage rolling in heavy into the early afternoon, dissipating, bringing us another little peek at that sunshine, and then snow flurries into the later evening and tonight. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, 43 degrees, 30% chance of precipitation in Denver, 29 in Vail with a 30% chance of moisture, 30 degrees in Avon with a 30% chance of precipitation, dissipating just a little bit as we make our way west towards Eagle, 54 degrees, 20% chance of precipitation. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, 6 degrees is our overnight low, 30% chance of snowfall continuing overnight tonight. Now, that sun is going to set just a little bit later, 7:33 p.m. is when it's going to go down. Winds continuing out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, we are expecting to see some sunshine into the forecast, so if you are getting out there this weekend, get out there and enjoy that sunshine. Lance, we want to thank you so much for being here this morning, bringing us all of that great information and chatting with us throughout some wonderful things taking place in our community.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This has been fun. I've enjoyed this.
It is a lot of fun. It's kind of a hustle and bustle 2 hours first thing in the morning.
Yes.
It like energizes you more than coffee does, even though I'm drinking coffee as well.
I don't know about that. Coffee? Coffee.
Coffee and the nonstop go, you know?
It is. It's not, it doesn't stop.
And it's a ton of fun to be here, and it's a ton of fun when we get to welcome new people in and have you kind of jump into the community, and what a good way for you to experience more here in our community.
Yes, very true. No, terrific. Good fun. Thank you.
What has been your favorite part so far this morning?
Well, I always love hearing about the Yeti. I'm a big fan, and hearing what the library is doing with helping the kids. That's such an important part of it.
I think so
getting
too.
the kids supported and getting them reading.
I think reading is like one of the best ways to kind of calm your brain down at the end of every day, because I like to listen with my Libby app, and I like to put my headphones in and just relax as I listen and like transform this book into a movie in my own head.
I'm still a paper guy.
Yeah.
I've got my books on the nightstand, and I still like holding the book. And my daughter, she reads her books on an iPad. So different things for different people, as long as you're reading.
Well, I normally do one listen and one read physically so that I've got both going at all times.
Okay. That's hard, but good.
Keeps it separate. Lance, again, thank you so much for being here, taking the time this wonderful Wednesday morning to spend some time with me on the couch and get to know our community a little bit better.
Yes, well, thank you again for having me.
Make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We'll be here from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., and we love getting to be here for you each and every morning.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Tune in to Good Morning Vail